Starter, Tim Beebe looking them over as they line up nose to nose, side to side, front to back, side to side, and top to bottom. Well, sort of. Bob Jones diving into that number 2 turn with the lead. Tim Deming moving on the outside, trying to pick up that number 2 spot. Ralph Slade in the 72 car, holding on to the number 2 spot. Deming in the 02 car in third, looking for second. Troy Chahowski moving up in that number 3 groove. Okay, it's Todd Kelly. Todd Kelly, fast timer, moving around Slade to pick up that number 2 spot. Deming trying to come along. Slade closes the door as the halfway marker comes out. Bob Jones still showing him the short way around. Kelly making a move on the inside. Jones closing the door. Down the front chute, Kelly making the pass. We'll see if he can hold on to it. He does. He begins stretching that interval. Todd Kelly moving out. Kelly, your leader. 55J, Slade 72, and Deming 02. As the white flag comes out. Taking the checker for this first Auto Value Super Sprint Heat is Todd Kelly. Followed by Bob Jones, Slade, 72, Deming, and Gary Fast. Green flag out, Kern in the 28 car, grabs the lead. Chahowski in the 21T car, hold on to the second spot. Looking down low, trying to make the pass, retake the lead. Charlie Baker in the 1C car, holding down the number 3 spot. Schumacher in the 24 cross car, picking up the number 4 spot. And rounding out the top 5 in the 10 car, Jason Blond. Charlie Baker trying to make a run on the number 2 spot. Incidental contact between Schumacher and Blond. Both of them managed to drive it out. Schumacher spinning, coming around, pointing the right direction again. Absolutely unbelievable. As the white flag comes out for your leader, Tim Kern. Checker coming out. Kern in the 28 car. Jahowski, 21. Baker in the 1C car. Sponsored by DOS BP Auto Tune, Kern Speed Shop, Kistler Engines, and New Way Products. Pace car heading for the relative safety of the infield as the adrenaline level and the RPM start to come up. Watch these 8 cars as they thunder out of that number 4 turn for the green flag. Showing the push bumper of that 49T car. Fry in the 57 car getting up high. Chad Blond trying to get underneath him. Carl Fry trying to go underneath Mackey. Gary Hart in the 39 car trying to get underneath and pick up that number 1 spot. Gary Hart in the 39 car gets underneath, picks up the number 1 spot. Dahlman falls to the number 2 spot. Hart begins stretching that interval. White flag coming out for your leader. Gary Hart continuing to stretch that interval over the 49T car of Dahlman. At the checker, Hart, Dahlman, Aldrich, Mackey, Fry, Blond, and Bob Swift. Out of Coldwater, Michigan, sponsored by Hart's Body Shop, your winner, Gary Hart. Watch him out of the 4th turn. Green flag at the ready. We got to start. Doug Shepke trying to grab the lead. Darrell Schaefer in the number 2 spot trying to take that lead away. Chuck Wilson in the 31 car in the mix for the race for that number 1 place. Bob Tomes, 91. Sneaking up into the number 3 spot. Chuck Wilson, 31 to the number 3 slot. Tomes in 4th. Mackey in 5th. Mackey sliding by underneath Tomes to pick up that number 4 spot. Mackey looking to the front. He's a man on a mission at this point. A little bit of handling problem with Patrick Schaefer's 94, and we got a spin. Ken Mackey looping the 25 car. Green flag going out. Chuck Wilson at the 31 car shooting into the lead. Darrell Schaefer, 29, in the number 2 spot. It's going to be one of those nights. Stepke, 60 in the number 2 spot. Getting the 25 in the number 3 spot, though. Got that right. Ford Jones in the 91 car. Unofficially, the first to cross the line, the 31. Becky in the 60 car, McKay 25. Norman, Tomes, and Schaefer. Sponsored by Mike Ball, Dark Creative Printing, McCallie Tool Supply, TJ Slideways, Genoa Motors, and Stablemate Farms.
Hey, Mikey!
Your winner, Chuck Wilson. Remax Dash for Cash for the privilege of starting on the pole and the first 4 rows of the Auto Value Super Sprint Final. Remember, when you're looking to buy or sell real estate, remember the company that remembers motorsports, Remax. Obviously, Tim Kern wants to start on the pole of the feature real bad. That checker came out and Kern had his foot clear up to the injector. Chuck Wilson in the 31 car trying to close that interval. 21 having a problem. He goes up high and coast to a stop down low. Todd Kelly having a problem with that 21K. Went up over the berm in the second turn. Looked like he was going to come back down, keep right on trucking, and back to work or school Monday. 1 lap complete of this 6-lap Remax Dash for Cash. Kern in the 28 car, trying to hold off Wilson. Wilson mounting a determined charge. Completed. Wilson trying to make the pass, not quite enough room. Jason Blood in the 10 car in the number 3 spot as your top 3 cars continue to stretch out that interval over the 3G car of Tim Norman, currently running in that number 4 spot. White flag out, 1 lap to go. Less than a lap to go for your leader. Out of Rising Sun, Ohio, sponsored by Doss BP, AutoZone, Kern Speed Shop, and Kistler Engines and New Way Products. Let's hear it for your winner in the 28 car, Tim Kern. Winning the Remax Dash for Cash and the right to start on the pole of the Auto Value Sprint feature tonight. Pick a favorite, cross your fingers, and think kind thoughts. '94, 3E, and 91 involved in that accident. Watch them out of the 4th turn as they get the green flag once again. Wild Child, Chad Blond trying to hold on to the lead. Schumacher in the 24 cross, hold it down to the number 2 spot. With Gary Fast in the 26 car in 3rd. Carl Fry, Mas Tequila in the number 57 car. Evan Skinner Evan Skinner and Patrick Schaefer, 94 and 3E. Next time around, they're going to be standing on the throttle. The Wild Child, Chad Blond, leading him around, and we got the green. Chad Bond continuing to show them the short way around the 3-8. Blonde, Schumacher, Fast, and Fry. Problems with the 31S car. Halfway your starter signal as Mr. Blonde in the 5 car continues to run away and hide. Problems with Quimby's 9Q car. He pulls off the racing surface as the white flag comes out. Your leader all by himself except for the traffic in front of him. Officially at the checker, Blonde. Schumacher, Fast, Fry. And Brown rounding out your top 5. Give him a wave now. One lap to go. Then when the green flag drops, we've got 25 laps to go. Let me correct that, it's 30 laps. Duel up front for the lead. Wilson on the outside. Turn in the 28 car, falling to the number 2 spot as Wilson gets by. car, pulling to the relative safety of the infield as we get ready to go. Pick your favorite, cross your fingers, because we're in launch mode. Chuck Wilson continuing to lead, unable to open up any grade interval. Tim Norman in the 3D car trying to charge to the front. He's right up behind the 28 car at Tim Kern. Kern falls to third. Norman, or the fourth, excuse me. Norman up into the number 3 spot. And Mas Tequila, Carl Fry spins on the exit to the number 2 turn. 3 laps completed. 27 hard-bounded laps to go. Chuck Wilson trying to protect that lead. Jason Long in the 10 car running in the number 2 spot. Anticipating the green. The green comes out. Continues. Chasing Chuck Wilson, getting the nose down under. Wilson closes the door. Blonde says, I'll try it on the outside. Oh yeah, down the front straightaway. Blonde slight advantage. Wilson taking the lead back. Blonde trying the inside, down the back chute. Blonde looking high and low. Your leaders coming up behind slower moving traffic. Coming up behind the 26 car at Gary Fast. Mark Aldrich in the 1A car, and Doug Stepke. Eminent Green, 31, Chuck Wilson, your leader. The Wild Child trying to bring that 5 car through traffic. Not finding any holes. Schumacher, 24 Cross, Fast in the 26 car, and Jones in the 55J car getting tangled up. On the entryway to the 4th turn. Don't forget the trophy for this Auto Value Super Sprint. A feature is courtesy of well, we got a green flag. Courtesy of Allen's Antique Convention Center. Wilson in the 31 car coming up behind Gary Fast. Jason Blond right on Wilson's tail. Your leaders in traffic. Trying to slide job underneath, not quite close enough to get the job done. Jason Blond getting caught way up top and losing ground. White flag coming out for your leader, Chuck Wilson. Yellow coming out for the Wild Child in the 5 car up against the fence on the inside of the exit of the number 2 turn. Green flag out. We're in launch mode. Here comes your leader. We'll see if Mr. Blond can make one last shot out of it. Wilson in the 31 car, Blond in the 10 car. Sponsored by Mike Ball, Dar Creative Printing, McKelly Tool Supply, TJ Slideways, Genoa Motors, and Stablemate Farms. Let's hear it for the winner of your Auto Value Super Sprint feature, Chuck Wilson. Jeff Friend of the Allen Antique Convention Mall is presenting the trophy, and the trophy is courtesy of the Allen Antique Convention Mall. Okay, give him a big hand so he'll smile pretty for the camera. Look at that, he doesn't seem to be able to let go of the trophy. It's going to be hard to get his fire suit off. Good news, gang. Mr. Wilson is going to be drawing the 50-50 winner. And that's good for $420 to somebody.